Hey there, digital explorers.
Hey, everyone.
Ever scroll for like hours and then realize you got absolutely nothing done?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're diving deep into today. Uh, the world of digital detoxes.
Basically hitting pause on all that tech for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of wild, right? Like, tech is supposed to make life easier,
Right.
but sometimes I feel like it just makes things more complicated.
For sure.
Anyone else out there feel like they're drowning in notifications and, those endless feeds?
Yeah, and the American Psychological Association actually found that people who are constantly connected to tech have way higher stress
No
levels.
surprise there, right?
Not really, no. What's so fascinating is that social media plays a huge role in
Oh,
this.
absolutely.
We see everyone's highlight reel, perfect vacations, amazing bodies, dream jobs.
Yeah, and then you start comparing yourself.
Exactly. And it's easy to feel like you're not measuring up, which can feed anxiety, even depression.
Ugh. I'm so guilty of the comparison game. It's like everyone else is living this perfect life, and I'm over here just stuck in a Netflix black hole.
Totally. And it's like our brains are on constant information overload.
Yeah.
Some experts even call it infobesity.
Infobesity.
Yeah. There was this study by the University of California that found people exposed to high levels of information actually have shorter attention spans
Oh,
than those who, take regular breaks.
so it's not just me. It really does affect our focus.
Totally.
And then there's FOMO, fear of missing out.
Oh, yeah.
It keeps us glued to our phones even when we know we should be doing something else.
Absolutely. And we can't forget about the physical toll all that screen time takes on us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, eye screen headaches, poor sleep,
Yeah.
all because that blue light from our devices messes with our melatonin production.
Oh, speaking of sleep, I have totally woken up with a sore neck falling asleep with my phone in my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Not my proudest moment.
But definitely a relatable one. That blue light, especially the wavelengths between 400 and 490 nanometers, they actually suppress melatonin,
Oh.
which is the hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle.
Oh.
So even just a little screen time before bed can disrupt your sleep.
It's crazy how technology is supposed to connect us,
Right.
but it can actually make us more disconnected.
Yeah, like phubbing.
Fubbing.
Yeah, when you snub someone in person to look at your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Like imagine you're out to dinner with a friend
Right.
and they're just scrolling on their phone the whole time, barely making eye contact.
Oh, that's the worst.
Right. It's phubbing and it can be so hurtful and
Yeah.
make the other person feel ignored.
Like technology connects us globally, but disconnects us locally.
Exactly.
Have you ever been fubbed?
Oh, for sure.
It's not a good feeling.
No, it's not.
But there is hope.
Yeah.
That's where a digital detox comes in.
Exactly. Taking a break from the digital world can have some serious benefits for both your mind and body. Yeah, it's like hitting that reset button for your brain and your body.
Okay, I'm listening.
Mhm.
Less anxiety, less stress.
Right.
So more mental clarity and mindfulness.
Exactly.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
But how do we actually do a digital detox? I mean, our devices are practically glued to us.
Well, one strategy is to designate tech-free times or zones.
Oh, like no phones at the dinner table.
Exactly. Or maybe make your bedroom a tech-free sanctuary for better sleep.
Okay, I like that.
The key is to create those spaces where devices are just off limits.
What about like a full-on digital fast?
Oh, that's a great way to...
Is that too extreme?
Not at all. It could be for a few hours each day, a whole day, or even a weekend.
Wow.
Just be intentional about it.
So plan it out.
Yeah,
Don't just go cold turkey.
right. And if social media is your biggest downfall, consider a social media sabbatical.
Okay.
Like log out of those accounts for a week or even longer.
That's a good idea.
You might be surprised by how much mental space it frees up.
Out of sight, out of mind, right? I've heard of digital minimalism too.
Oh, that's a fantastic philosophy.
What is that?
It's about being mindful of the tech you use and ditching the stuff that doesn't add value to your life.
Okay.
Think Marie Kondo for your digital life.
Love that.
Does this app or subscription spark joy? If not, get rid of it.
So it's like decluttering your digital life, just like you would your physical space.
Exactly.
But let's be real. Completely disconnecting from tech isn't always realistic.
Right.
Especially with work and, staying connected with people.
I agree. A full digital detox isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
So that's where mindful tech use comes in.
Mindful tech use.
Yeah, it's all about being intentional with your tech, not letting it control you.
So like setting specific times to check emails or maybe limiting social media to 30 minutes a day.
Exactly. And there are tons of apps and tools out there that can help you with this.
Oh, really?
Your smartphone might even have built-in features for monitoring and limiting screen time.
That's helpful. What about people whose jobs require them to be online all the time.
Yeah, a full digital detox might not be realistic for those folks,
Yeah.
but even small steps toward more mindful tech use can make a big difference.
Okay, so what kind of small steps?
Well, maybe take a tech-free lunch break or try not checking your phone first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Every little bit helps.
So it's about finding that balance between being connected and disconnected.
Precisely, technology isn't inherently bad.
Right.
It's all about how we use it.
So true.
Think of technology like a powerful tool.
Okay.
It can be used to build amazing things or it can cause destruction.
Wow. That's a powerful way to look at it.
It's like anything else in life. Moderation is key.
So true. And digital literacy is super important too.
Oh, absolutely. It's about having the knowledge and skills to navigate the digital world in a healthy way.
Yeah, like understanding those privacy settings.
Exactly. Recognizing misinformation.
Right.
Those are all essential skills.
So it's not just about avoiding technology, it's about using it wisely.
Exactly. And that starts with taking a good look at your own digital habits.
Okay. How do we do that?
Ask yourself, how much time do you spend online? Which apps are you using the most? How is technology impacting your well-being?
Okay, so take stock of where you're at.
Right. Once you have a clear picture, you can start setting some realistic goals.
So start small.
Yeah, small changes can make a big impact. Like maybe try having tech-free meals or limiting screen time before bed.
Baby steps.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to experiment.
Okay.
Try different strategies until you find what works best for you.
It's not one size fits all.
Right.
Okay, this is all great advice.
Yeah.
But before we move on, I want to talk about those offline rituals you mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
What are some good ones to try?
Anything that brings you joy and helps you disconnect. Reading a book, spending time in nature, taking up a new hobby.
Like maybe finally dusting off that old guitar.
Exactly. Or learn a new language, take a cooking class. The possibilities are endless.
So many options.
The key is to find activities that really engage you and help you unplug from that digital world.
And don't forget about mindfulness.
Yes. Paying attention to how and when you use technology. Avoiding that mindless scrolling.
Okay.
Being intentional about your digital interactions.
So being present in the moment, even when you are online.
Exactly.
It's an ongoing process, right?
It is. It's about regularly checking in with your relationship with technology and making adjustments as needed.
Yeah, because things are always changing.
Exactly.
Wow, this has been so insightful.
Good.
But before we go, I want to circle back to those benefits of a digital detox.
Yeah.
We talked about mental clarity, better sleep, more focus.
And stronger relationships.
Oh yeah, don't forget about those. It's amazing how much richer our lives can be when we unplug and reconnect with ourselves and the people around us.
Yeah, it's about reclaiming your time and your attention, your well-being. And in a world that's constantly, demanding our attention, that's pretty empowering.
I love that. So mental clarity, better sleep, more focus. Pretty compelling stuff, right? It sounds like a digital detox can really help us live a more fulfilling life, both online and offline.
I think so.
So we've covered a lot of ground today,
We have.
from the downsides of digital overload to the amazing benefits of a digital detox.
Yeah.
And we've explored, a bunch of strategies for finding that balance.
Right, like tech-free zones, digital fasting, mindful tech use, digital minimalism.
Exactly. And of course, all those offline rituals to try.
Yeah.
But before we sign off, I want to leave you with this thought-provoking question.
Okay.
In this hyper-connected world, what's your ideal balance between being plugged in and unplugged?
That's a good one.
There's no right or wrong answer,
Right.
but it's something worth thinking about. What works best for you and your lifestyle?
Exactly.
So take some time to reflect, experiment, and find what feels right.
Yeah,
Your digital well-being is worth it.
for sure.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive into the world of digital detoxes.
Yes, fun.
We hope you found it insightful and empowering.
Happy detoxing, everyone.